Hey, Orchard Hill, I wanted to take a couple of moments and update you on an approach to the ongoing mitigation efforts at Orchard Hill around the pandemic. And this is specifically for our Wexford campus. What we found to be working at Butler and the Strip is working well, so that'll be unchanged. But there will be a few changes at Wexford in the days ahead. And here's what we've tried to do throughout this entire season. We've tried to say we have a great online presence, and we've wanted to be open as much as possible for in-person ministry throughout this season, and to do it in a way that promoted the public good, the health in our community. And we feel like, on a whole, we've really been able to do that. We've been open for almost 12 months now in person, a lot of different activities. We've done it with social distancing, masking, some requirements in different ways. And other than maybe one small season where we had a little transmission potentially that took place among staff and some volunteers, we feel like we've been really successful at that. And so we have over a year of good track record. And our approach has been to really offer options. And what I mean when I say that is that we've tried to say, we know that some people have a strong preference to only be in a space where other people are masked. Some people have not seen masks as being needed all the way through, and people have been all over the place. And so we've tried to have options that have allowed people to participate in-person worship activities at our Wexford campus, kind of wherever you're coming from. And our hope moving forward is to continue to provide options. And so beginning on Memorial Day weekend, we're intending to make just a few tweaks for a season. And again, we'll continue to change these based on your response, based on the demand that you give to each of the things that we do in terms of services and all of that. And so starting on Memorial Day weekend, we're going to move our Saturday night service outside at our Wexford campus for at least 6 weeks through July 4th weekend. And our thinking is last year there was a great response to that, and this would allow some people who maybe haven't seen the reason to come back yet in person, maybe to take a step back onto the campus to an in-person experience outside, plenty of space to distance. And so that'll be available starting on Memorial Day weekend. We'll also continue to offer our chapel mask-required service with pre-registration and social distancing. We've been doing this all the way along. I've been in that service almost every weekend since last June, and I've seen people really honor the mask-required request. And that's really, if you're going to go to that service, you're saying, I'm going to that service, and part of going there is I'm recognizing I'm masking because everyone else who's choosing that, that's what they are preferring and indicating by coming to that. And if you come to that service, you can walk across the outside of the building and go in that door. It's on its own HVAC system, and everybody kind of in that wing will hopefully be masked, and that's our request, and we'll remind people at the beginning of that service. That's 10:30 every Sunday, so continue to register. And then in our main auditorium, what we'll do beginning on Memorial Day is continue to ask people in the balcony to wear masks, just so that if you want to sit with or around only people who are masked, you'll be able to do that. And then on the floor, given some of the changes that are coming from kind of even our culture and state and everything else, we're going to stop registering for the services. So that means there won't necessarily be social distancing on the floor, and basically continue where we've been saying, hey, it's a personal choice on the floor in terms of masking or not masking, and as you come in and out. And so that is where we're moving. We think that that gives a lot of options to people. And again, if the chapel service gets traction in terms of more and more people, I've been in there's plenty of space yet for social distancing, then we'll either add another one or move one service into the worship center that would allow people to have that as their preferred space. And I know some people would say, well, I want the main auditorium for this or that. Can I just again plea with you to say, this is a time for us to say there are people all over the place, and as a church, we're doing our best to provide as many options as seem reasonable based on responses. And just to say, I want to honor somebody who says, I only want to be with people who have, these things that are true and people who are in a different place. And so our floor in the worship center and kind of the in-person auditorium services are really moving to a space where we're saying these are for the people who've been vaccinated, have had the virus, or had it with the virus. And so if you're just saying, hey, I'm kind of done, this is where we're moving, and we understand that, but yet still trying to provide good options for those who say, I'm not quite there yet. And even if I've been vaccinated or had the virus, I still want to only be with people who are masked. So we hope that this gives you an option to be in person, in community, and enjoy just what it means to experience that. I'm so thankful for the way all of you have rallied during this time, either online, in person, honored people with different preferences. And again, we'll continue to try to offer as many options as we can moving forward, and know that this will change again. We'll change again probably by July 4th and into July and as the summer and fall approaches. So thanks, have a great day.